Today on Quiche with Justin, we will be making a delicious bacon quiche. Now, most people suspect the origin of quiche is French, which is partly true. But actually, before the French made their original traditional quiche, the Germans made one called Quiche, meaning cake in German, which was dough-based instead of crust-based. Not many people know when the French truly started using a pie crust instead, but that's basically the origin of the quiche. Now, the first thing you want to do to make a quiche is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then push start. Now, what you're going to need for this delicious bacon quiche is pre-cooked pie crust, salt, pepper, milk, eggs, bacon, onions, and I prefer two different types of cheeses, sharp cheddar and mozzarella, make for a delicious quiche. And you're also going to need flour for stability. Now, the second step is to actually pre-cook the quiche crust, because you don't want it to get all soggy, so you gotta pre-cook it. And you need to prick it with a fork to prevent air bubbles from forming while cooking. Now you slide into the oven at 375 for 5 minutes. And that's that. Now, while the pie crust is pre-cooking, I'm going to cook 15 slices of bacon to put in the quiche. Now, this is actually microwavable bacon because it has a bit less fat than fried bacon. So, I'm going to cook 6 pieces at a time, so that's all that I can fit on here. And cook it in the microwave for 18 seconds. Now that we have all our bacon cooked, I'm going to take about half an onion and chop it up very finely. Putting this onion in the quiche really gives it like a zingy flavor, which is desired in most quiches. In a large bowl now, I'm going to mix together flour, eggs, milk, salt, and pepper. Now, you'll need about 4 eggs in this dish, so crack 4 eggs into the bowl. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Now you add 2 tablespoons of milk to the mixture. Like 1 or something. That's 2 right there. Now I'm going to whisk it together with my wire whisk, which Miss Hall taught me back in culinary class, back when I was just a young boy learning how to make food in culinary. And whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Just whisk it nice together. Now, the wire whisk is part of the whisk family. It contains the rubber whisk, the plastic whisk, and the wire whisk. A very interesting topic, if that's what the kind of thing you're into. And now it's nice and whisked and looking delicious. And now, say you add about 2 tablespoons of flour as well to the mixture, making it very good and stuff. There's 1. Put that in there. And there's 2 right there. Put that in there. And now I'm going to mix that up some more with my wire whisk. A crucial part of the wire whisk family. Now I'm going to add salt and pepper to my mixture, which is some good flavor to it. Very delicious. Gonna mix that around a little bit. Now I'm going to crumple up my bacon like this. And it's very nice and greasy. Make sure you don't eat your bacon while cooking, because we learned back in Miss Hall's class that if you eat your food, you get an F on the lab. And that's not very good. So, as delicious as this bacon may look, just make sure you don't consume any of it until after the meal is fully prepared to eat. Just finish up this delicious looking bacon here. Just finish crumpling it up and stuff. Just crumple it up. Just finger back and forth motion. Just crumple that stuff up right there. And there you go. Now you're going to add this bacon to the concoction we have already made. Add it right in there. Add it right in. And mix it around a little bit more, I guess. It's nice. It's nice and mixed. Now you're going to add some mozzarella and sharp cheddar cheese. And mozzarella is my personal favorite. You only add about 1/4 of a cup of mozzarella. It's unfortunate because it's better of the two cheeses in my opinion. And sharp cheddar is just not that good, honestly. But they call for more sharp cheddar than mozzarella, so you know what it is. You gotta go with the flow. So now you got your mozzarella. You just dump that in there. Bam! Yeah, that's right. Now, half a cup of cheddar, sharp cheddar actually, Sargento brand, which I do not believe is a brand we learned about in culinary back with Miss Hall, but I'm sure it's a very fantastic brand. Actually, we only used Giant brand in Miss Hall's class. It was a good time. So now you just add that, bam, right there. Now mix that around or something. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright. It's nice. It's nice and goopy. Just look at that. Delicioso right there. And now I guess you need to mix well. Mix well. Yeah, mix it well. Yeah, a little bit more pepper in there. Didn't get much in the first time. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Keep on mixing well. And mix well. Now, last but not least, I'm going to add the onion to the mixture. Not because I forgot it earlier, simply because I like to add the onion last. Because I don't like that crunching sound while I mix, obviously. It's quite irritating to the ear. The human ear is a very interesting part of the body. Because it's actually allows you to hear things that people say and do. Now we've got our mixture mixed. We're going to pour it into this here pie crust. Actually, believe it or not, I just pour it in there. Yeah. So I'm pouring it. It looks good. All right. Looks delicious. Job well done. Bam. Right there. Bam. Oh, I smell that. Delicious. I'm going to flatten it out, make it nice and even around the pie crust. Make it nice and delicious, yes. And now I will insert it, excuse me, in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Those eggs should just rise up nice and fluffy, and you'll have yourself a quite delicious dinner or breakfast or even lunch. Actually, a nice meal right there. It's a trifecta. Actually, eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm just going to make it at 350 for 45 minutes. and just wait for it to be done. Now, while we wait for our delicious bacon quiche to cook, I'd just like to say that classic French quiche is actually originated in Germany, which I already said, but what you may not know is the medieval kingdom of Lotharingen, which was under German rule, is where the common name French Lorraine came from, because the kingdom of Lotharingen was renamed Lorraine, hence quiche Lorraine. And also, the largest quiche to this date, it was made in Paris, no surprise there, on November 22nd, 1997. Chef Alain Marcatucciglio used 125 quarts of milk, 1,928 eggs, 156 pounds of bacon. That's a lot of bacon. That's what I call bringing home the bacon. 134 pounds of butter, and more than 140 pounds of flour to make the largest quiche known to man. Baked for 18 hours and fed 125 people. Oh look, the quiche is done. Oh boy. Now securely fasten on my oven mitt. Take the quiche out of the hot oven. And there you have it. What did I say? A delicious bacon quiche. Bam, my work here is done. See you next time on Quiche with Justin.